Are you having a good day? Great. I'm going to make it even better for you by telling a really embarrassing story by me. I love telling stories, but too bad I never go outside and have stories to tell. And the only stories I ever do have to tell, they're always pretty much really embarrassing. So I'm going to tell you two stories. I'm going to have a double feature back-to-back embarrassing story that I'm going to tell you today, and it's going to make you feel a whole lot better about yourself. These stories kind of have the same subject and the same topic. They both revolve around me trying to do good, but it just ends up blowing up in my face at the end. So I'll start with the first story. Actually, before I do start with the first story, I just want to say that my sleep schedule is completely off the rails. I'm terrible at sleeping. I don't think I have, like, insomnia or anything, but whenever I go to bed, my brain just won't stop yapping and yapping and yapping, and it's really hard for me to sleep. I've been really tired lately, so that's why I'm not making a gaming video today. I usually make gaming videos, but today I thought I'd try to do something that's less energy, sucks less energy from me, and I'm just gonna tell you guys a story. Okay, this was in, like, April of last year. I live in California, and my older brother lives in the islands of Hawaii. I think he lives in Honolulu. Now, my plan for my birthday was to fly over to him and pay him a visit. So picture one sunny, crisp April morning. I went to the Dollar Tree to go get some snacks for the airplane. Well, it probably wasn't sunny. It was actually probably really cloudy since it was spring, but whatever, I was in the Dollar Tree, and I remember exactly what snacks I got for the flight in the Dollar Tree. I remember I got Reese's Pieces, probably not the best place to eat peanut butter candy in a place where you're in a crowded area with people in seats right next to you. I do remember when I was on the plane, I asked the people I was sitting next to, I asked them, hey, are you guys allergic to peanuts? Can I eat these? I did ask, and I got permission, and I did eat them. They were delicious. I also remember I got Crunch, like the Crunch candy bars, but they were in little bits. They were in little, it was basically a Crunch bar, but in little segments. So after I got my snacks, I went on the plane. I don't think I got my snacks the same day I went on my flight, but that doesn't matter. The story involves a baby. And I may or may not have caused everyone on the flight to have an awful time. Oh no. I don't think I want to tell you guys this. It was a baby. I accidentally caused a baby to start crying and screaming. But this is what happened. I was on the plane, and in front of me was a family. And in that family, there was a kid, right? And it was crying. And oh no. Oh, I was so dumb. So dumb. I had the genius epiphany to be like, hey, I know what gets babies to shut up. Here's some candy. Would you like some candy? That'll help things go down easier. But I didn't. I forgot to ask the parents, hey, can I give candy to this kid? And the parents were like, no, we don't want the kid to eat candy. So she tried to take the candy away from the baby, and that made the baby scream even more. Oh, it was a nightmare. I ruined the flight for everybody. I tried to do good. I tried to shut the baby up by giving it some candy. I thought it would be a nice, kind gesture. I think the family of the kid did say thank you to me, which is very nice. I forgot to ask them, hey, can I give your kid candy? And they took the candy from the baby, and it was a whole mess. That was my little micro story of me doing something really embarrassing and dumb. Let's get on to something even more embarrassing and dumb. This next story comes up in February. I remember it vividly because it was during the time where the Los Angeles wildfires were huge. Hopefully, I haven't kept up on the Los Angeles wildfires, but hopefully by now they're all put out. I wanted to do a 24-hour fundraising stream where I raise funds for the wildfire. That sounds good. That sounds good, right? I don't know how I even turned it bad. There were so many things wrong. Number one, I had like 300 subscribers, right? And I assume they were all children. So I streamed for 24 hours straight. I did the stream. I didn't sleep. I streamed to crickets. And anyone who did pop up in my stream chat was probably a kid, and they were like, no, I'm sorry, I can't give you money. And also, I had like 300 subscribers. I wasn't monetized, so they couldn't donate My solution was to have in the link in the description of the 24-hour live stream, I put a link to someone else's GoFundMe in the description of the live stream. So I couldn't even see how much money I generated. I know in my head I know I generated nothing, but it was someone else's GoFundMe. So even if I generated some money, I wouldn't know. It would just be their money. Oh, it was I tried to do good. I tried to be a do-gooder, but it ended up blowing up in my face. So those were my little stories. You can see that I couldn't turn each story into its own video. I had to do a double feature, get that watch time up. Hopefully I can get some monetization in the future. Thank you so much for listening to my story. Again, I don't think I'll be able to post as many videos this week because I've just been super tired, I kind of want to make more videos like this. This is cool where I just talk to the camera. But that is really all I have to say. Please, if you could subscribe to me, that would be awesome. I just told you a very embarrassing stories about myself, and I need that subscription in return. Please. But anyways, thanks for watching, and hopefully your day is better than it was before, because at least you're not me. Bye now.